Now let's talk about the historic return of Chagos Islands by the United Kingdom to Mauritius. After more than 50 years of controversy, this move marks another sunset on the British Empire. But what are the Chagos Islands? Why are they so important? And what does the transfer of sovereignty means? Let's break it down. The Chagos Islands are a group of over 60 islands located in the middle of the Indian Ocean. These islands may seem remote, but they hold immense strategic value. The largest island, Diego Garcia, has been a major military base for the United States and the United Kingdom for decades. So why is this such a big deal? Mauritius was a former British colony, and in 1968, as part of its independence agreement, the British forced Mauritius to give up the Chagos Islands. The islands were then turned into the so-called British Indian Ocean Territory. At the time, Britain secretly negotiated a deal with the US to lease Diego Garcia as a military base, displacing around 1,500 islanders from their homes. Those residents were sent to Mauritius, and ever since, the question of the rightful ownership of the islands has been a point of contention. Over the years, Britain has apologized for the forced eviction but has been unwilling to return the islands. However, the pressure for the UK to do so has been steadily mounted. In the recent years, international bodies like the United Nations, including its top court, has declared that the UK's possession and hold on the Chagos Islands is illegitimate. Several nations, including India, have quietly played an important role in pushing for the islands' returns. With the diplomatic isolation and growing pressure from international community, Britain has finally agreed to give this island back to Mauritius. But what does this historic deal say? Firstly, it ensures that Diego Garcia will remain an important military base for next 99 years. Despite the handover of sovereignty, the UK and the US will continue to operate their naval and air operations from Diego Garcia. It houses key military assets like Navy ship and long-range bomber aircrafts, so its strategic importance remains intact. Secondly, the deal secures the right of the displaced people, the people who were forced out of their homes more than 5 decades ago. Now, they will have the right to return to their islands. The deal has been met with mixed reactions. The United States President Joe Biden has said that diplomacy can solve any problem, doesn't matter how old the problem is or how big the problem is. He praised the peaceful and mutual beneficiary outcome. However, not everyone is happy. Some conservative leaders in the UK have criticized the move, calling it weak and a sign of Britain's diminishing global influence. But with the handover of Chagos Islands, we are witnessing the continuing end of the British Empire. After giving up control of most of its former territories, Britain is now left with a handful of overseas territories. For now, the Chagos Islanders will finally have a chance to return home, and Mauritius will regain sovereignty over the islands. While Diego Garcia remains a crucial military base for both United States and United Kingdom, this return of the British overseas territory to Mauritius marks a significant step when it comes to decolonization. Now, other British overseas territories would also be watching this move, and they also might line up in the line of decolonization. But whatever happens, this is a new beginning. This is a new start for both the people of this island and the people of Mauritius.